Hi guys, am I audible? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, the last stream could not be continued because of some technical issue. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, the stream got ended. So I didn't do any much discussion there. Just only started with the yesterday's topic, and it got suddenly terminated. I don't know what happened. So this is again we are starting from the beginning. Okay, chalo. So yesterday we discussed about this arithmetic operators to be used in real-time scenarios. We took some application like make my trip, and then we used the arithmetic operations for finding the fair price for three tickets, and then we also used it for getting the amount to be paid once the discount is applied on the hotel booking. Then we splitted the cab bill among three friends, and we also discussed about this use of double and int along with it. Now today we are going to continue with the further scenarios to be discussed today. Okay, we'll see the scenarios today. Now mm, let us try to use some another scenario here. Let's say make my trip I'm taking again. Okay, when we open make my trip we are going to make some plan here. See, simply opening make my trip and making the tickets and all is not enough. First of all we need to decide like what will be our budget. Okay, suppose we are having a budget of let's say 20,000 rupees. So we need to make some limitations that I'm going to use 8,000 for the flight, 7,000 for the hotels, and some 5,000 for the food and all. Some example I'm giving. Okay, so right now suppose flight is going to take some amount, hotel booking is going to take some amount. Okay, and I'm having one minimal budget. From there only I have to use everything, and then I need to find out that what will be the remaining amount I'm going to get. So let us say scenario is quite simple here, that we are going to have some budget. First of all, a limited budget is there. Then we are thinking that max to max we can use 8k for the flight, and for the hotel max to max we will use 7k. All right, we are having a budget of 20k. So from there, for the flight we are going to use 8k, for the hotel we are going to use 7k. Now the target is to find that how much remaining we are going to have. So for that we are going to write one small budget plan. Okay, one small travel budget will be designing today. So let us take a class named as travel budget. Okay, so every Java program starts with the word class, and for execution of the Java program we are having the main method. All right, now what I am going to do is, let me first save this file. Travel budget.java. All right, now what I will do, I will take these values 20,000, 8,000, and 7,000, and I'll store them in the variables. So here by the word budget you would have got an idea that what variable I'm going to take. So let me take the variables like int budget. Budget is 20,000. Can I write 20k? No, you have to write the whole number. Int budget, int flight is equals to, let's say, 8,000, and then int hotel is equals to 7,000. Somewhat like this we are taking. Now my target is to find the remaining balance. So int remaining, one variable remaining I have taken, where I'm going to store the calculated value, the calculated result. What calculated result? From the total budget I need to deduct this two. So what I will do, remaining is equals to budget minus flight plus hotel. Simple mathematics, no Java, just simple calculations I have done. I need to find the remaining balance. How much remaining is there in my hand once I plan for the trip? So in that case, whatever is the total budget, on that total budget, I have to deduct flight cost plus hotel cost. So I'll be getting the remaining. So for understanding purpose, just printing some messages here. Let us say that the remaining balance or the remaining budget is rupees plus remaining. Saved it. Now let us go to this location. Okay. Java C travel budget dot Java and then Java travel budget. Here it is. So we are having a remaining balance of 5,000 from 20,000. So our budget was of 20,000. Now we are making it with a savings of 5,000. That means total expense is going to be 15,000. Okay. So here what we used subtraction and then we use addition. Okay. Now another scenario let us take. Okay, we'll do one thing now. We have already understood this arithmetic operators now, that they are used mainly for the arithmetic operations, mathematical operations. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use relational operator. Okay, so now the target is to understand the relational operators in Java. Now what these relational operators in Java will do, what is the work of relational operator and how we can use them in the real-time scenarios, that is we are going to discuss. So first of all, the question arises that what is relational operator in Java? The question is what is relational operators in Java? So topic I'm going to take as relational operators in Java. Okay, this is the topic. Now what is this relational operators? Just like arithmetic operators were some symbols used to perform some arithmetic operations, here relational operators are the symbols which we will use to compare. Okay, we'll do some comparison for any value, comparison for objects, and then comparison for some expression also. Sometimes we'll also determine that if a relationship is existing, like for example equality relationship is there, inequality relationship is there. Okay, so whenever equality inequality relationships are coming up, that time we'll be getting either true or false as the result. So basically, if we are going to use relational operator, then the outcome of relational operator is always going to be a Boolean data, that is either true or false. So relational operators are going to be binary operators. Why binary operators now? Because at least two values are required, at least two operands are required on whom we are going to do some comparison or whom we will check some relation. Okay, so in simple terms, let's say relational operators are the symbols which are used to check the relation between operands, which are used to check the relation between two operands. Okay, now this is the first one. Now whenever relational operators are used to perform relational operation, that time what kind of result we can expect? We can expect a Boolean result. The relational operations always return or always yield Boolean value. Okay, the Boolean value that is either true or false. So if you are going to use relational operator, in that case the result will always be either true or false. Okay, that's the basic thing we can get from the relational operator. Now what are the relational operators? The relational operators are as follows. What are they? We are having double equals to, less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, and one more I can add, that is not equals to. Okay, this double equals to is one of the very much important thing to learn. Why? Because double equals to will behave in a different way when we are using it for primitives and when we are using it for objects. Right? Now, single equals to work, we know that single equals to is used for assignment, but double equals to is not for assignment. Double equals to is mainly used for comparing the equality. We need to check whether two operands are equal or not, whether the values in two different variables are same or not. In that case, double equals to will be used. Okay, but the same double equals to when I'm going to use with the objects, that time we are not checking the content of the object. That time something else will happen. What will happen? That time the reference of the object will be checked. Okay, so we'll be discussing that one also. Next, less than symbol, you know very well. Less than, greater than, less than equals, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, these things you know very well. Like less than is mainly used to check whether an element is less than another one or not. The left hand side whatever data is there, whether it is less than right hand side data or not. Then greater than is nothing but check the left hand side data is greater than right hand side data or not. Less than or equals to, the left hand side data may be either less or equals to right hand side data. If it is so, then return true, otherwise return false. Okay, similarly for greater than or equals to, whatever is in the left hand side, check whether that is greater than or equals to something that is in the right hand side. Then not equals to, not equals to is for saying that the operand in the left hand side is not equals to operand in the right hand side. Check whether it is true or not. So basically with these relational operations are going to give us the boolean result, and we are all only checking the relation between the operands. Now in simple old technique, if you will study, then suppose for example a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 20. Suppose old technique, then a less than b. Check a less than b. When I say a less than b, that means I have to check 10 is less than 20 or not. Is 10 less than 20? We are asking, is 10 less than 20? Yes. So here result will be generated as true. Simple. Okay. Similarly, you can try it with a greater than b. That means we have to check 10 is greater than 20 or not. Result is false. We always check left hand side with right hand side. Don't do the ulta. Don't do the opposite here. Left hand side operand has to be compared with the right hand side whenever we are going to use a relational operator. Keep that in mind. Left hand side has to be compared with the right hand side. Okay. Suppose for example I am going to say here a less than or equals to b. Now it means check 10 is either less or equals to b. That is 10 is either less or equals to 20. 10 is less than 20. Yes. So obviously answer is true. Because here we say or, less or, either less or equal. Any of the input, any of the result is true means the final outcome will be true for you. Okay. Then similarly a is greater than or equals to b. Now check 10 is greater than or equals to 20. So we are asking 10 is either less or equal, sorry, 10 is either greater or equals to 20. 10 is greater than 20, false. 10 is equals to 20, false. Both false, result is false. Alright. Now a is not equals to b. 10 is not equals to 20. Check. We are asking 10 is not equals to 20. Check it, true or false. It is true. Obviously 10 is not equals to 20. Suppose I will say A equals to B. That means 10 equals to 20. Check 10 is the same as 20. False. It is not same as 20. Both are completely different. Got it? It is easy concept, not that much tough. Okay. All right. Now, here, let us go with this hotels section. This go only we are taking. Search for this one room, one guest. Now, somewhere in the database, thousands of hotels are there, and some person in the hotel must be updating it in the database that okay, in this hotel we are have for this date we are having this many rooms available. Total number of rooms is 20. Suppose from that 20, already 18 or 19 rooms are already booked. If one more person is about to like make a request to book the hotel, then that person is allowed because rooms are available. But sometimes it may happen that all the rooms are packed. There is no vacancy in the hotel. Someone is trying to book the room. So in that case, that person, the user will be notified that sorry, we could not book this hotel for you because rooms are not available. Some that base type of scenario we are taking. So in simple terms, I'm going to say in real time scenario, suppose you will be asked to design that module where you'll be able to check that whether you can book the hotel or not. In that case, what we will do? You have to check whether rooms are available in the hotel or not. Because if room is available, then only you can book the hotel. Sorry, then only you can book the room in the hotel. So for that, let me take class room booking. All right, let me take a main method, public static void main string array of arguments. Now, from the beginning only, there are some rooms available. Int available rooms equals to suppose 20 rooms are available in the hotel. Okay. Now, if if available rooms is greater than 0, then only you are allowed to book. So for that, here a small message, rooms available for booking. Otherwise 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 you will say rooms not available for booking. Let's say no rooms available. Okay. Now you see, obviously I have used here if else, but my target is to show you this one. This one you focus. Don't focus on if else and other thing. Just focus on this one. Available rooms greater than 0. What is available rooms here? Available rooms value is 20. 20 greater than 0. True or false? That is the question for it. 20 greater than 20. 20 greater than 0. 20 greater than 0 is true or false? 20 greater than 0? True. As it is true, remember one thing. Here I have used if else. How if else will work? Suppose I'm taking here if keyword and here I'm giving one expression to be checked. One condition I'm providing. Okay. Here I'm providing one condition. The condition is available rooms greater than 0. Suppose the condition that I have given results true. Suppose the condition that I have given in the if here, if that results true, then the output will be rooms available for booking. Means this portion will execute. Suppose the condition given in the if becomes true, then this portion will work. The if block will work. If the condition that I am giving over here, if it is not true, then ignore this block and directly jump to else block. Whatever will be in the else block, execute that one. So for that only you see here, available rooms 20, 20 greater than 0, true. As it is true, just execute the if block and ignore the else block. If the condition provided here results true, then execute the if block and ignore else block. If the condition provided here is false, then ignore the if block and execute the else block. That rule you remember as a beginner. Okay. Now, these are just keywords I have used. Okay. If keyword, else keyword. The structure for conditional statements. Okay. Mainly we use relational operators and conditional statements only. Okay. So for conditional statements, the best example we are taking over here is, so the best thing that I can take for a conditional statement for a beginner, conditional statement for a beginner, I can take if else. Now, what is the meaning of this if else? This is a conditional statement. If is a keyword, else is a keyword. Now, how do we write if else? Here, if, then put some condition. Whatever condition is yours, just put that thing. Curly bracket open, curly bracket close. Within the curly bracket, whatever you will write will get executed. If it is a correct code, I'm not saying error code. If it is a correct Java code, whatever you write inside this block, whatever will be there will be executed. If condition is true, suppose condition that you are giving will result in false. So in that case, ignore the if block and go for the else block. If else block is available. Here else block will be available. Okay. Execute this else block. This is the story of if else. Simple story. If is a keyword, else is a keyword. Combining the if else, we go for conditional statements. Conditional statements is used whenever you are going to check the condition and perform the task. Here we are checking one condition. Here we are checking one condition. Wait, room booking. Here we are checking one condition. What is the condition? If the rooms are available, then only we are allowed for booking. Otherwise, get a message, no rooms available. Now, how many rooms are available? Exactly 20. Check you're allowed to book or not. So here rooms are available for booking should be the output. So let us say Java C room booking dot Java and then Java room booking. Okay, rooms available for booking now. Suppose I give here 0. Available rooms is 0. Suppose no rooms are available actually. So in that case, 0 greater than 0, true or false? Available rooms is nothing but 0 and assigned here. Now tell me, 0 is greater than 0, true or false? Obviously false. As it is false, this condition is resulting in false. This condition is resulting in false. Ignore the if block and execute the else block. Whatever is there inside the else block, now you have to execute that one. So inside the else block, I have written no rooms available. Some other instructions also you can write. I'm not saying that only one instruction, one line of statement is required. You can write a number like full 20, 30 lines also you want to write, you just write. Whatever operation you want to perform, you just write that operation over here. Okay. So right now, you will see rooms not available. No rooms available. Okay. This is one basic scenario of using this less than symbol. Sorry, greater than symbol. Similarly, you can go with the less than symbol also. Some another scenario you can generate. Okay. Let's say that scenario where you were trying to book the cab. So yesterday we booked one cab. Now friends are going to book a cab. So that time in their mobile when you are booking the cab, some like one what do we say, budget will come up for you. One fare rate will show you that from this location to that location, some amount will be charged. Let's say for example, you are not having that much amount with you. Okay. You have max to max 500 rupees in your hand for the cab. You went with your friends to Goa, three friends are there total. You went with your friends, you went to Goa, and you are having only 500 rupees. Total 500 rupees is only left. Now you have to take the cab. So if a cab is within 500, if the cab fare is within 500, then only you will book. Okay. So we are going to have one basic scenario here to understand this code. Let me take class cab booking. So public static void main string array of arguments. Let us say you have only 500 rupees with you. Okay. And the cab fare is suppose some value. First of all, double available balance with you is 500. The available balance with you is 500 and cab fare is suppose 450. Cab fare is 450. Okay. Now you need to check whether the cab is within the budget or not. So if the cab fare is less than or equals to available balance, if the cab fare, the cab that you want to book, if its price is less than or equals to either less or equals, either less than 500 or 500, then you are allowed to, then you can say that it's within budget. Not allowed, then you can say that it is within the budget. So let us say system dot out dot print ln. Here you can say cab fare is within budget. Otherwise you will say that the fare is exceeding, fare exceeds the budget, cab fare exceeds the budget. All right, now cab booking I am taking cab booking dot java. All right, one second, command prompt close for it. Java C cab booking dot java java v. Something is mistake here. Here uppercase F was required. Okay. Java C cab booking dot java, then Java cab booking. What you are expecting here? What will be the output? I have used here less than or equals to. 450 is less than or equals to 500. So what will be the output? Yeah, here cab fare is within the budget. Cab fare is within budget. Suppose the cab fare will show you 650 rupees. In that case, what will happen? Java C cab booking and then Java cab booking. The cab fare exceeds the budget. Okay, clear with this? Easy na? Okay. Now, suppose you're looking for some flights. You want to travel from one place to another place and you're looking for a flight. So there are n number of flights enlisted in front of you. So let me just show you that scenario. Looking for flight. Let me take it from Bhubaneswar to Hyderabad. Tomorrow, search. Now tell me, here n number of flights are available. Chalo, three flights are available for you. In front of you, three flights are available. Now, which flight you will choose? Chalo, three flights also too much tough for you. Let me give you only two flights. Chalo, two flights are there. Among these two flights, which flight you are going to choose? First one or second one? Tell me, guys. Low cost as well as based on time. Very good. Tell me, guys, which one we will choose? Yeah, obviously, low cost we will see, na? Yes or no? Two things are there. Either you go for the low cost or you see that time. As of now, time and all I'm not discussing. I'm just going for the low cost. Whichever flight will charge less, that flight I'll choose because you always try to save some money. Why to unnecessarily waste money if you're not thinking of that, which time you are reaching over there or which time you are starting? Okay, you just have to reach a place. That's it. Which time you will reach, let it be. You want to save some money. In that case, obviously, you'll go for the low cost flight. So when you are going for the low cost flight, you are having two flights over here. One is Indigo 6E 631, another is Indigo 6E 872. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these two flights. Okay. So let me take the values like this E631. Okay, chalo. First flight, second flight, price we are going to take. Flight booking. Here, public static void main string array of arguments. Okay, now let me take the first flight here. The charge is coming in int data. Okay, sure. Int flight E631 is equals to, what is the price we have got? 7,762. 7,762. Next, another flight I'm having, flight E872. 872 is equals to some value 9,757. 9,757. Your job is to find out that. Here, your job is to find out that which flight is going to be cheaper. Which flight is cheaper. So what I will do, if these two flight cost, I'll compare. If flight E631 is less than flight E872, if the first flight is less, if the first flight cost is less than the second flight cost, first flight cost is less than second flight cost. So in that case, output will be, what should be the output? Flight E631 is cheaper. Else you will say, that flight E872 is cheaper. E872 is cheaper. Okay, just one small scenario. Okay, now in this only I'll show you one more scenario. One edge case I'll show you. See, E631 is cheaper. Okay, now here in this scenario, you see this scenario, which one is cheaper? E6912 cost is 7,762. E631 cost is 7,762. Tell me which flight is cheaper. Respond guys, it is important. Okay, look at here. Suppose E6912, this flight also I'm taking. E6912, the price was the same or not? E631 and E6912 I'm comparing. If the first flight is less than the second flight, first flight cost is less than second flight cost, in that case first flight is cheaper. Otherwise you will say second flight is cheaper. Okay, now you see, in this way, in this scenario, what will happen if you leave the code like this? There is no error. Obviously there is no error, but the output will not be as per expectation. The output is coming as flight E6912 is cheaper. That means it is saying that the second flight is cheaper. Do you really think second flight is cheaper? Both are having same rate, na? Relational operator working fine. No issue with the relational operator. Relational operator did its job. What was the job of relational operator? It's doing the comparison. We use less than symbol, so it's comparing that the first one is less than the second one or not. The relational operator wise everything correct. Problem is here with if else. Here the case is, sometimes there is a scenario, sometimes it will happen, obviously it will happen that both the values may be same. Both the values may be same. So in that case, what you have to do, you need to check it again. The first one you compared with first flight less than second flight. Now what you will compare? You will compare second flight. Second flight. So else if, you will say it as that the second flight is now less than first flight. Second flight cost is less than first flight. In the first condition, we checked. See, our scenario was not fulfilled. We have to check multiple conditions here. Here, first condition we check that the first flight is less than the second flight. Second condition we check that there is a chance that second flight price is less than the first flight. Now, first flight cost is less than second flight. This one didn't work. Second flight cost is less than first flight. This is also not working. In that case, it means obviously both the flight cost is same. That means both flights have same price. Both the flights E631 and E6912 have same price. Correct? Now Java C flight booking dot Java and then Java flight booking. Now you see output is coming. Both flights E631 and E6912 have the same price. Okay. So here, if the first condition is not matching, we are going and checking the second condition. Both the condition didn't match means obviously the last one will execute. For this one, you need to think dynamically. You need to think by chance what will happen if when we are doing this less than comparison, greater than comparison. In that case, we can use this if else if. If one condition is not matching, let me go and check the another condition that is also not matching. Can I write one more if? Can I write with some more else if? Yes, you can continue. N number you can continue depending on the conditions, depending on the test cases you can go. Okay, but right now expected thing is that either the first flight is cheaper or second flight is cheaper or maybe both are same. So in that case, if else, this much is enough. Two conditions are enough. Okay, so here you got idea of relational operator less than. Along with that, you got a little bit idea of if else if. Okay, now suppose another scenario I'm taking. Mhm. Which one? Okay, let me check. Geo. Is it logged in or not? I don't know. Okay, login. So I'm going to take my number. Right. When I try to log in, you see what is coming up. OTP has been sent to this mobile number. Na? That means in my mobile number, one OTP has come. You see, one OTP came. Now what I have to do, I need to fulfill the OTP here. If the OTP that has come to my phone is matching with the system generated OTP, if the OTP that I will enter, sorry, the OTP that I will enter here, some OTP I'll enter 11111, something like this I will enter. Okay. The OTP that I am entering here, if it is matching with the system's generated OTP which was sent to me, then only I can continue further. If I submit right now, it will show some error message. You have entered invalid OTP. Correct now. So here I have to enter a correct OTP. Yes or no? So this is scenario. Let us try to understand. I have a class for login geo. Just geo class geo account. Class geo account. Public static void main string array of arguments. When we will go for dynamic values, user will enter the value. That time you'll get more interest. You will see like what exactly whatever I'm saying right now, how it like can be linked in the real time. When we go for taking input from the user side, that time it will become like more interesting for you. Right now I'm just preparing the base structures of the code, the base things, because dynamically when you have to give, like suppose all of a sudden I'll give you dynamic coding, in that case your brain will not work, you cannot visualize what I am saying. So that's why initial days only I'm just preparing these structures. Continue with these structures, then only you can understand my level of visualization. Okay, so initial days you have to think, from now only you have to start thinking. So here int system OTP. System OTP was somewhat like some value 564664, some value was there. Now int entered OTP. I entered 1111. This is my OTP I entered. So whether I'll be able to log in or not, I have to check. How will I check? Obviously, if else, if the entered OTP is the same as system OTP, is the same as means double equals to. I'm taking integer data, so I'm just comparing with double equals to. Single equals to is for assignment, double equals to is used for comparing the equality of both the operands. The entered OTP is the same as system OTP or not, I'm checking. So over here, system.out.println, let me say login successful. Else I can say login not successful, because either it will match or it will not match. No? There's no other thing which will happen. There's no less than greater than here. For comparing equality, there is no less than greater than. Either it is same or not same. So don't go for if else if. Only if else is enough here for equality checking. We are just checking whether the OTP is correct or not. Okay. If it is correct, then login is successful. Otherwise, system.out.println. Here some message was coming. Na? Some message was coming. You have entered invalid OTP. Please request for new OTP. You can give that message as here. For understanding purpose, you can write. Okay. Now let me save this file. geoaccount.java. Java C geoaccount.java. Java geoaccount. You see, you have entered an invalid OTP. Please request to send a new OTP. I got this OTP, but I am entering this one. So in that case, obviously, I have entered invalid OTP will be the message. Suppose I am going to give same OTP, the system OTP and entered OTP, both I am going to take same. System OTP, entered OTP. Suppose both are same right now. In that case, what will happen? Login will be successful, obviously. So here, login becomes successful. Login successful is the outcome. You're understanding the use of double equals to. All right. Now, sometimes even in this Amazon or something like Swiggy, especially in Swiggy and Blinkit also, I'm not sure exactly in Blinkit it happens or not, but in Swiggy I have seen. What is happening these days in Swiggy is it is showing up one what do you say, one notification comes to you like when you are adding elements, when you are adding the products into the cart, well, the time you are about to pay, when you are about to check out, that time what happens is you'll be given one notification over here that add 250 rupees extra. Add items worth 250 rupees extra to get free delivery or get a discount of 25%, like that. Okay, so what I am going to do is, let us try to understand a scenario where we will get a discount only when the purchase amount is more than the given value, some value. Okay, so for that, let me take Swiggy bill, public static void main string array of arguments. Now here, simple scenario I am telling. Let's make it very much simple. Suppose your purchase amount is greater than 2000. Then discount will be applied on the total bill. Otherwise, there will be no discount. Listen carefully. Suppose the purchase amount is greater than 2000, then discount will be applied. Otherwise, there is no discount. Simple here. So here first of all there will be a purchase amount, int purchase amount. Purchase amount right now I'm keeping as 2500. You have to check whether purchase amount is greater than 2000 or not. So if purchase amount is greater than or equals to 2000, so greater than or equals to 2000, either purchase amount is 2000 or it should be greater than 2000, means minimum 2000 rupees should be the purchase amount, then only discount is applied. The purchase amount is minimum 2000 rupees, you have to do a shopping of minimum 2000 rupees to get the discount. So in that case, if purchase amount is greater than or equals to 2000, it is either 2000 or more than 2000. So in that case, discount is applied. System.out.println, here I can say discount applied, else you can say no discount available or no discount applied, you can say no discount, simple, chalo no discount, this is enough. Swiggy bill dot java, java c swiggy bill dot java, java swiggy discount is applied because purchase amount is obviously greater than 2000. Suppose the purchase amount is 1500. Suppose the purchase amount is 1500. Now 1500 is greater than equals to 2000. 1500 greater than 2000? No. Equals to 2000? No. Double time false means result is false. So when result is false, we'll execute the if block? No. We ignore the if block and we go and execute the else block. So in the else block, whatever is there, that will get executed. The statement over here is print no discount. So I'm going to get the output no discount. No discount. Suppose purchase amount is 2000. Now you are checking. 2000 is greater than 2000? No, false. 2000 is equals to 2000? Yes, true. Any of the input is coming up as true means obviously you are going to execute the if block and ignore the else block. So in the if block, discount applied is there. So we will be displaying discount applied. Discount applied. Simple. So you're understanding this real-time scenarios, guys? Are you guys liking this scenario-based programs? This way of learning? Like the video then if you're liking it. You should comment it, you should like it, you should share it among other friends also. They should also learn. Why to become this much greedy? I am not greedy. I am sharing it everywhere. You should also share, na? Share the knowledge. Okay. Now, what about the notes and all? Notes and all you are getting in the WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group, I'm posting the notes. You can check from there. Otherwise, you can just note it down only. This same things you can note it down. Like what you are listening when you're watching this video, whatever you're listening from me, you can write it down. No problem. That's the same thing. If you're not getting the, if you're not into the WhatsApp group, then you can just take these notes on. These things only will be in the note. Okay. Now, any confusion is there? Please ask. Six digits needed based on requirement. I didn't get that one. Which one you are asking? Both the count is not same. I guess for this flight booking you were asking. No, no, not flight booking. This one you were asking, I guess. Did I give you 5 digits or chalo, 6 digits? It's not about counting digit. It's about checking the value, same value or not. That time, yeah. To make it enabled, to make that login button enabled here. Sorry, the submit button enabled. To make the submit button enabled here 6 digits should be fulfilled. Yeah, yeah. Test engineer mindset. We have not that enable. We use that expected conditions. I guess expected conditions we use there. Yeah, OTP one. Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't go for that because if I have to go for that, then we need to go with. Can I use triple equal to from where you will in? You have to invent a triple equal to. You cannot use triple equal to, beta. There is nothing called as triple equal to over here right now. You want to use triple equals to use solo use compile. What is happening? You see? Wait 1 second. You can save it. After saving triple equals to. Chalo Java C. What is that? Geo account. Na? What is happening? Illegal startup expression. There's nothing called as triple equal to. How your system will understand? Semicolon can I use extra or not? You're asking me these unnecessary things. Now I'll also ask. Can I use extra semicolon or not? Tell me now. Think. Can I use extra semicolon? What do you say, guys? Can I put extra semicolons there? I used to provide only one semicolon. Now I'm providing multiple semicolons. Allowed or not allowed? Ah, socho. Either yes or no, something right. Either true or false. Why you are thinking so much? When you say I don't know, that time you say no. Okay. Don't think too much. When you don't know, just say no. Kata. What's the big deal with that? If I don't know something, I'll say it directly. Nah. See, we are all learning, guys. You don't have to keep things like, Array, if I'll say I don't know what others will think. No one will think anything. Don't worry. Ah, very good. Someone is saying error. Very good. Nice. Nice. Now you have started thinking like compiler. Very good. But error is not okay. Someone else said not allowed. Very good. Let's see some more. Let's see some more suggestions, some more answers. After that, I'll tell you the correct answer. Which answer is correct answer? I'll tell. Someone is saying yes, someone is saying no, someone is saying error, someone is saying no again. Not allowed, not allowed. Okay. Everything okay. Very good. Very good, guys. Now, correct answer is you are allowed to use n number of semicolon. Blindly you put n number of semicolon, no tension at all. No problem. It will work. Control S. If you don't believe, file, save. Now, look at here. Java C geo account dot Java. Hey, here triple equals to was there. Let me remove that one first. Huh. Java C geo account dot Java. Working na? Java geo account. Working or not? Login successful na? Then what is this semicolon doing here? This many semicolon. The work of semicolon is nothing but end of the statement. So system is said that okay, the statement is ended here. Okay, statement ended here, statement ended here, statement just ended, nothing to execute. No problem, no error. Okay. Sometimes some ulta khopadi person will be there. They will ask in the interview, if I write semicolons like this, then what will happen? There are people, they ask this kind of unnecessary questions. So you be prepared with all these kind of things. It's generally not discussed in the sessions, but still then you're learning from me means obviously you'll be learning something little bit different from others. Okay. Topic name, chapter name, everything will be similar with the market, but content wise, it will be always different. You guys are going to get all the time real time scenarios, the practical oriented programs, not theory based programs. Definitions and all also project based only. Discussions will be completely interview based. These all things will be there. Okay, Rohit's manager asked you once. Maybe that manager would have seen my earlier days videos. It's good actually, yeah. Your manager is actually asked. Your manager asked you a very nice thing actually. Sometimes people are there. They will ask this kind of questions out of nowhere. Like this is not used. We don't use semicolons. Okay, don't think that array in real time project when we are working we'll be using this many number of semicolons. No, we don't use. Just simply just for fun. I am asking. Sometimes just only to like check your mindset, like how much research you are doing. For that only, sometimes people will ask. They just want to see something new from you. What makes you different from others, they want to check that one. So in that case they will ask this kind of questions. Okay. So that's why you guys do mistakes, n number of mistakes you do, no problem at all. N number of questions, any kachara question also you want to ask. Don't feel of it that if I'll ask people will laugh. What I will ask, how will I ask, just type, ask. Anything is there, just ask related to this particular related to the current topic only. Okay, whatever topics we are discussing right now, anything is like coming in your mind, how will I write this, how will I write this? If I'm writing code like this, what is happening? If I'll not write the code like this, what will happen? If I write code in that way, then what will happen? These all questions you have to ask. The more you will ask, the more you will learn. Don't think of it like any other random session. Okay, that's why I'm not like uploading recorded videos. I'm just conducting it live so that you can ask me. If anyone is watching it later after the live sessions, as it is available in YouTube, anyone is watching, for them also I'm saying, if any question is coming to your brain, like to your mind while you are going through this video, any question is coming to your mind on the current topic, just don't think here and there, just put the comment, put the question in the comment. I'll be happy to solve. Okay, no one will judge you, don't worry. Especially I'll never judge you. So you can ask it freely, you can ask, no tension. Will it take extra space? It's not about the space. No, don't worry about the space. You're writing the space and all. No, don't take tension about that. We are not storing, no. Minimal bytes only, not even bytes, beats. Yeah, for that impacting the space, you need like crores of comments. If you are writing crores of comment, your eyes will not be there. If I fulfill crores of comment here, obviously your eyes will be like, "Arey, what happened? What happened?" You will see, na, how the code is looking. That time, obviously, we'll remove it, na. So basically, we don't put it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for it. With the user Tritiya. Thank you so much. All right. So now relational operator you have seen and a bit of if else also you have seen. So your job is now to open any application of your choice, take that application, think some scenario. If you're not able to think it, like if you're not able to solve it, just text me. You all are having my number right now. Okay. In the video itself, number is there. In WhatsApp group, the number is there. In my LinkedIn also, you can contact. You could have contacted me. Like you can contact me on my Instagram also. You can just put your comments on. Sorry, your questions on the comments also. You have to get connected to me. I have given my mail ID also. If like I have kept everything open for you. You want to get connected, you want to clear your doubts, just connect with me, clear it. If you are not able to think of the like what code I have to write for this scenario, you can ask me directly. Just tell me the scenario, I'll tell you how to write the code. Simple. Okay, that will not add space, don't worry. For impacting the space, use a number of semicolons required. Just tell it to them. All right then. Okay, so relational operator idea you have got, guys. Okay, so our arithmetic operator over, assignment operator over, relational operator over. Tomorrow we are going, tomorrow I guess tomorrow there will be no session because I'll be traveling. If I'll reach the place on time, then session will be conducted. Otherwise, most probably 50-50 chance, 50-50 chance is there. Okay, there's a 50% of chance that tomorrow session will happen. I'm not sure. I'll just drop a message in the group. Don't worry. If class will happen or not, tomorrow I'll drop a message. Okay. All right. So this was for today, guys. I need to leave now. So thank you so much. See you tomorrow. If I reach on time, I'll take the session. Okay.